What's going on, Bully fam? It's the People's Educator Scientist, Mr. Breeders Hacks, Double Muscle Line Bulls. Just wanted to do a quick recording for you guys. I'm on my way to Double Muscle Line Ant's house right now to go look at this purchase that we just made. We've been shopping around for quite some time now, looking for an additional female to our lineup. You know, that was one of the things that we felt like we were missing, you know, that we needed. So we went ahead and pulled the trigger after months of searching. So I just wanted to do a quick, recording, quick video, just kind of explaining some of the things that we look for when we're shopping. You know, we don't just buy off of impulse. You know, we don't just buy something because it looks good or whatever the case it may be. You know, there's a little bit more to it than that. You know, at least for us. I can't speak for anyone else. So for us, it's like one of the things that we were looking for is obviously when shopping, because we don't normally purchase dogs. You know, we aim to try to produce pups, things like that. So, you know, when buying, one of the things we were looking for was blood that we didn't already have. You know, blood that we could only get by going outside of the yard to acquire and purchase. So, you know, and obviously blood that by doing the breeding alone wouldn't give us. You know, it would save us time by just making the purchase. So with that being said, you know, we had shopped around for a few months, and Double Muscle Line Ant, you know, my partner, for those that don't know or don't follow us on Instagram, my partner Double Muscle Line Ant sent me this female, and you know, we did a lot of back and forth on her, and I thought, you know, it was a wise move to pull the trigger on her, because we were looking for a while for like some of that TBC mascot blood, you know, Batman blood particularly, you know, and this female that we found had that blood. She and tightly bred in that aspect, you know, with a slight outcross, a very good outcross. So that's what I look for. Like, I really like to have nice, tightly bred dogs. That's one of the things I like to aim for. So with that being said, that this female, she is off of her outcrosses. She's off of Bape, which, if you guys follow us, already know that we have, you know, a decent amount of the Bape blood. So we have Bape on the top, and then on the bottom half of the pedigree, and if I can get a picture of it, I'll put it up here in the video. But on the bottom half of the pedigree, it's mascot. It's a mascot daughter. So the mother is a mascot daughter bred to a Batman daughter. So it's mascot bred to Batman. Batman daughter, I'm sorry. So that's 2 times Batman, you know, which is right up our alley for what we were looking for, with an outcross of the Bape blood. So what made this so perfect for us was because, particularly without DNA testing, just looking at the pedigree, it looked like to me that there wasn't much color there, and that was just from a simple observation. Like I said, you know, no DNA testing involved or anything like that, because looking at the father, the mother, all those things like that, Batman, they're all, you know, particularly black dogs. Some of them are fawn, but with black noses. So a fawn with a black nose is still a black dog. So when looking at this, color-wise, because that's kind of a big thing for us, is that, you know, if possible, we like to keep the color. You know, we don't particularly, you know, if the dog doesn't have color and it's a great dog, I'm still keeping it. You know, I don't get me wrong, but it's nice to have the color. If you can breed strategically and understand how color works, you don't have to sacrifice it. But anyway, so this female, you know, that blood, it looked like it didn't have a lot of color the color that we were after, having your lilacs, chocolates, things like that. So with her, you know, her mother being bred to Bape, who is a lilac dog, that tells me that even though this female that we purchased, and if I happen to post the picture up of the female on our Instagram or something before we have her, before I drop this video, then I'll just put it in the video here. But anyway, the female was a black dog. So the first concern that we would naturally have when we were talking is, well, she's a black dog. Is that going to affect our program? Is it going to hurt us? Is it going to benefit us? what is that going to do? Naturally, it's a black dog. A lot of breeders have difficulty with black because of the fact that if you don't understand how to get the color in and keep the color and things like that, you can get stuck, because black is a dominant color, it's a dominant trait. You'll get stuck with breeding nothing but black dogs. So when looking at her pedigree, I said, you know what though? Her father is a lilac, her father is bait. Lilac is, I believe, lowercase bb, lowercase dd. Blue and chocolate combined makes a lilac dog. So we know off rip, bait bred to her mother. All the dogs out of that litter, I don't even have to see them, and I could already know off of a Punnett square, or you don't even have to do a Punnett square to really know this, but all the puppies off of that litter are carriers for blue, chocolate, lilac, because the father was a lilac dog. He phenotypically carried that color. So you know that all the puppies off of that litter carry that color. So now, knowing that she carries those colors, say we breed her to a dog like Huncho, for example, our stud Huncho. If we breed her to Huncho, he's a lilac dog. He carries the same thing. He carries a crap load of color, actually, but he carries, the blue, chocolate, creating the lilac. So if we know that she's a carrier, and we know that Huncho actually has the color, then in a Punnett square, if you draw that up, half of the puppies in that litter are going to just be carriers, meaning they'll be black, but they carry all those colors. And then the other half of the litter will actually be those actual colors. They'll be chocolate, blues, lilacs, things like that. The other half, that's just, if you draw it up in a Punnett square, going off at the top of my head. So with that being said, it made us not afraid to pull the trigger on her, because we said we know we're going to be able to pull color out of her off of the first breeding. And those puppies all, and worst case, if they're black, they carry all those colors anyway. So regardless, no matter what, we're keeping the color in our program. We're keeping the color in the pedigrees, in the DNA. And that's kind of the, one of our objectives, is keeping all the color in our dog's DNA. So with that being said, she has a nice pedigree, because we have the bait blood and the breedings that we've been doing lately, she would just line up perfectly, because when we do these particular breedings with this look, with this bait blood, it produces an awesome combination, a really nice combination, an angry look that we're really after, especially this year, 2021, really trying to produce this angry look. If you see Huncho, if you see Cocoa Puff, that's the goal, that's the key, that's the direction we're trying to head in, keeping that angry style of look in the face, and obviously the bone compactness, very small, things like that. So yeah, so like I said, I just kind of wanted to give you guys a quick explanation as to some of the things we look at when we're making the purchase. We don't just buy off of impulse. We shop around and find what is right. And on top of that, just to backtrack, she also carries the look, looking off of pictures alone, video. She has the bone, she has the headpiece, she has a lot of the key factors that we're looking for as well. Some things I would improve on, but what's so perfect is the blood that we would be running her to is actually gonna is very heavy on the improvements that she would need anyway, that has a lot of the improvements. So like I said, guys, just some of the things that we look for when making a purchase, because we don't always do that. So maybe it helps you guys when looking at your next purchase, looking at a tight pedigree, maybe looking at for color, maybe looking at, and if I haven't, like I said, if I haven't put up a picture of her already on Instagram, I'll put it up in here so you can see her, a quick picture. I'll be getting more pictures of her, so you guys can see. And that's just, like I said, some of the things that we look for. And there's obviously other things, just going off the top real quick with some of the main things that we discussed when looking at her. And if you guys want to see more videos like this of me, just quickly, in the car, you know, discussing stuff, I can do that too. You know, it's just one of those things. It's a lot easier, a lot quicker, rather than you guys know with my Breeders' Hacks, you know, that's a whole production. I gotta get you know, edit those really well and things like that. But like I said, if you guys want to see more raw and uncut videos like this, let me know. Drop it in the comments. All right, guys. I'll see you guys on the next episode of Breeders' Hacks.